Have you ever been at work and felt like you just don't fit in? No one gets you? Or when you try to participate, you have this awkward feeling that people either don't know what you're talking about, or worse, they don't care? Well, if they don't care, maybe you're just in the wrong workplace. But one thing that can help you address all the other questions is building rapport with your team and coworkers. In today's video, we're going to get into just that. Let's go. Hello world, it's Rico. Today I want to talk about how you can build rapport with your coworkers. This is very important whether you're a leader, individual contributor, or maybe you just want to have better conversations at work. Building rapport helps you communicate more effectively, but it can also help you build more influence within your organization. I'm going to touch on 5 quick tips to help you get started now. You might think, why do I need to build rapport? Isn't that being fake or sucking up? It's not. It's really about building trust with the people you work with. It's also about understanding how you communicate with each other. You probably have this in your life already, but you don't realize it. When you can finish someone's sentence, when you have an idea of how someone may be thinking, or when you're able to talk to someone very easily. These are all signs of great rapport. So let's get into the 5 tips. So 1, give to get. This is a difficult concept for some, but it is the foundation of building trust and rapport. You must give some information about yourself if you want to receive information about others. You model the behavior you want the other person to take. Have you ever noticed that when you admit something to someone, they're more willing to admit something to you? Now, this is your coworker, so I'm not saying dump your whole life story, but you can if that's your choice, but I'd wait until the 2nd or 3rd conversation for that. But share things that are comfortable for you to share, but not painful. Where you grew up, siblings, what hobbies you have, anything that you may want to know about your coworker. This shows that you trust them with your information and that they can trust you to share the same or similar information. 2, don't pretend to be someone you're not. I'm hoping this one is fairly obvious, but don't try to be someone you're not. Part of building trust and rapport is being authentic about it. You should genuinely be interested in the person, and you should be your full self. You've heard me say this in other videos, but I'm transparent to a fault. My thoughts on pretending or not being honest is that once you say something that isn't true, you now have to make it true forever. Don't do that to yourself. Keeping all of that straight is way too much work and not worth it in the end. Just be you. You are more than enough exactly how you are. Don't change or pretend for anyone. Number 3, listen. If your coworker is telling you personal things about themselves, really listen. They are telling you because they are willing to share. How bad would it be if 2 days later you couldn't even remember the city they were from after they were telling you about it for 20 minutes? And the same thing goes if they are now telling you about work issues. Really listen and understand where they are coming from. You can even take it a step further if they're coming to you with a challenge and ask them, do you want my thoughts on this or you just need to vent? I'm here for both if you need it. This continues to build on the trust and rapport that you're creating with them. Number 4, knowledge share. When I say knowledge share, I'm referring to helping the team grow together. That means that if you have a skill or expertise that can benefit the team, it's a great opportunity to knowledge share and help everyone understand and perhaps even build up that skill. This could also be sharing information and knowledge you got from attending a recent conference or even some training sessions. Passing on knowledge and information shows that you care about others and that you're willing to give any and all information versus knowledge hoarding, and I think we all know those knowledge hoarders. Number 5, celebrate teamwork, not competition. It's important to celebrate your coworkers. You want to be each other's cheerleader. When your teammate does well, let them know and let the rest of the team know. It tells everyone that you're invested in the success of the team, that you actually care about the people you work with. It not only creates a more positive environment, but again, it models the behavior you'd like to see in others. It shows that celebrating and supporting others is more important than rising above them. This is key to building trust, positivity, and rapport. So hopefully you'll be able to put some of these tips into practice. Remember that rapport is important if you want to communicate well with others, if you want others to better understand your perspective, and if you want to build influence. If you're interested in how you can continue this journey, the video I made about building a strong culture would help you take the next steps. Check it out here. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.